Hello and welcome to this short episode of Power BI Power-Ups with me, James from Matador Software. Today we're going to look at 8 powerful keyboard shortcuts within Power BI. There are more, but we'll focus on these useful ones. So the first shortcut is a nice and simple one. We can use the Tab key when we've selected any visual to move the focus forward within the section. So if we hit the Tab key, you'll see that I'm not doing anything else and automatically it moves between certain visuals. It's not moving in a sort of vertical or horizontal order. And in order for me to show you why, I will show the selection pane. And now you can see when I select Tab on any visual, we're seeing that it moves in the order in which it's being created or assigned afterwards within the selection pane. Now, if we press the Tab and Shift keys to move the focus backwards in this section, what we're actually doing here is just reversing what we were doing before. So you'll now see within the selection pane, when we click Tab and Shift, we move upwards within the pane order. Now, again, this is just the exact reverse of what we were doing before, but it's important to know that the functionality can simply be reversed by adding Shift. Our third keyboard shortcut within Power BI Desktop is a powerful one. Now, if we want to move an individual visual very slightly, we can just use the arrow keys to move up, down, left or right with the associated arrow key. However, if we drag our cursor and highlight over the selected items, we can now use the arrow keys, as you see on my screen, to move everything, in coordination with each other and very slightly using those arrow keys. In shortcut number 4, we're looking at grouping visualizations together. Now we can do this manually within the selection pane by clicking on each item, and we could hit the ellipsis and group items together. However, it's very easy to just select each item and hold Ctrl and G together, and as you see in my selection pane, these automatically show as grouped. So a really quick way of doing things. We can use this next shortcut when we're within our fields view and in tables. If we simply, on the associated table, we click on it and we hit the left or right arrow keys, we can expand and collapse tables. However, usually we don't work with single tables, we work with multiple tables. So if we want to do things in a more automated fashion, we can expand all of the tables using the Alt, Shift and 9 keys. It doesn't matter which table you've selected. And we can collapse these tables, again, all in tandem by using the Alt, Shift and 1 keys. And you can see me going through here and playing about, just showing it doesn't matter what position you're in within the fields well. Every table will expand or collapse as you command them. Finishing off with a nice shortcut, we have the ability to hide or show visualizations or selection pane objects with Ctrl, Shift and S. So ordinarily we would hover over the selected eye marker within the selection pane and we could click on it to hide or show things, but there's an even faster way of doing this. So now if we find this selected visualization within the selection pane, or we could click on it within our dashboard, we can simply hit Ctrl, Shift and S and this will hide and show items as we require. As usual, if you like this content or find it helpful, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe and share. Thank you.